They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Check, Panther.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Man in motion is Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Foye Oluokun with the play. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he will score. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Red on red.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
All right, let's go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They go play action for Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great...
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to...
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Red on red.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This is intercepted. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
Another run here with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Smash, smash.
They'll go again with Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one?
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Division 24.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And in motion is Brown. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he will go all the way. Gabe Davis Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Tag.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
70 range. 70 range. Here we go. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
18 Maverick. 18 Maverick.
They send him right out of the slot.
Check out.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Route.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
We're at 23.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man. It's Davis downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
These are 24.
To throw is Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey, run!
Davis heading in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Lawrence now on 2nd down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
Complete to Gabriel Davis. An 8-yard pickup. And
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Route. Go. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. McKenzie with the reception.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
23. Go. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
On red.
Now give on the ground.
Hey, go.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
That is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Shut up.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Mason Smith on the stop.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Say, hey. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
Vision 24.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And he's in! Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Track at 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down on what will be... So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Come on. Set. Panther 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 22-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
79 Broncos. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now a give up the middle, and he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He's got room to roam. They convert with a gain of 15.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Thomas, touchdown Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed.